the crowd is going wild. Okay, there's maybe around 200 people surrounding the area at this point, going, holy, wow, like going freaking out, right? I can't believe it's gotten down to top 10, right? So people are just like, whoo, 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 sweating their pants off. At this point already, I actually have tears welling up right underneath.
Stomach versus heart.
Yeah, or intestines versus...
Large intestines versus brain.
Yeah.
The grudge match of the century.
This the gut would include... Well, no, the gut's not even that. The gut's like your gallbladder and the things that process...
Gallbladder versus skull.
Gallbladder is such an underrated organ.
Yeah, this is not the West Side Story I remember.
This is the UFC title match. And in this corner, weighing at 0.0002 grams, we have gallbladder. And he comes out like drinking bile.
Oh, there's an image. I think we should probably start the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to I'm Trying. The announcer voice still on.
There you go.
I'm Trying. I'm JhanelleDennis.
And I'm Jacob Derwin. This is episode 11. Thank you so much for joining us. We're so glad you're here. That was pretty solid, actually. You know what?
It was solid, except I forgot to include the tagline because it would have to be more hyped up.
No, I mean, that's
like, the podcast where everybody fails. Boo!
Just a whole arena of boo sound effects. We've both had friends who have stayed over with us in the somewhat recent past.
Yes.
Yours was a bit more recent. Your friend Leah came by, and she actually is a guest on this episode of the show.
Surprise! Spoiler alert!
There you go. And
Jacob's spoiling everything. First the boo in Twilight Zone, and now that Leah's the guest.
Oh yeah, it wasn't in the title.
Oh yeah.
So how was it having your friend over?
It was amazing. Like, she's my best friend.
Yeah.
And there's no one else in the this. Oh no. I'm like, my mom's listening to this, and all my other friends are listening to this. I love all my friends, but Leah, like, I've known her for over a decade, and she's the one person I can say is me. Like, how I describe her to people is anytime I'm having someone meet her, I'm like, she's me but better. Like, and sometimes people are like, no, don't talk about yourself like that. I'm like, no, I love myself. I think I'm great. I think I'm awesome. But Leah is better than that. Like, Leah is like everything about me, but like funnier, like more chill, like more just amazing. Like, she's so quick and so funny, but she is kind of like I don't say jealousy, because she's one of those people that's so amazing that it's impossible to be jealous of her. Like, she's beautiful, she's smart, she's so funny, and I can't be jealous of her at all, because I'm just like happy that exists in the world.
Glory.
Yeah, and that she's my friend, and that I'm one of her best friends. Like, yeah. Imagine if I just started crying.
I mean,
no, actually, I did. This is, I guess, full circle. No, not full circle. I'm just skipping the whole story. No circle. No circumference, just the radius.
Maybe
story.
A parabola. I don't know.
Yeah. I cried the day that she left, or like the day that she left or afterwards, because it was like, oh, she was here for only a couple of days, and it was so amazing having her around, because she's the one person, like, no matter what I say or what I do, she just gets it, and then she like yes-ands me, and like she. Like the littlest thing. So, like, she's the biggest Seinfeld fan that I know. And, like, I'm a moderate Seinfeld fan. Like, I can't do Seinfeld trivia. I know that. Like, I can quote it pretty well, like, my favorite episodes. But I can't... her level of Seinfeld knowledge is just insane.
Above and beyond.
Yeah, it's like those trivia people. Like, the name of a throwaway character's aunt or something, or like the address that they mentioned in, like, it's crazy. And so she loves Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David more than me, and I love Larry David a lot. So we always talk about, because all of our conversations, it really feels like she's the Jerry and I'm George, like in terms of how our riffing, and like she always just has these concise, like, I'll bring up a concept, like I'm really good at the concept, and the observation part of it, which I guess that's kind of Jerry, but still. So I'll bring up that, and then she'll have something that's like really concise and funny to say about it, or just like something that's a really, really nuanced observation that's just so honest and funny. Like I always tell her all the time, I'm like, I really don't know how you aren't a comedian or how you want to stand up. She's like, I could never do that.
She's a host, you know. She
is a host. Yeah, she's a radio host.
There's different sects of performance. You need to be witty or quick or have a good sense of humor for all of them.
That's true.
Stand-up's one, and probably a more prominent one, but,
Yeah.
I'm a musician, and I still need to have a sense of comedy about me half the time. You know, it's important for different things. And
you're right.
She has a tool belt, probably partly in thanks to you spending so much time with you.
Well, she did do, and also she's a huge fan of comedy. Like, before I started, we'd go to comedy shows together and stuff.
Helps.
But she's someone where if she started comedy, I'm like, oh, you would kill it, and you would be famous immediately, and a lot of people would hate you. That's just comedians.
All right.
Yeah, it was so great having her here. And here's another thing that's so amazing about her. This is just like I can't use that term on the podcast, but you probably know the term I was going to use.
I
don't. Anyone else, use your imagination. So like
got it. Okay.
Yeah. A very, very spirited talk about someone.
Anyways.
She was here for like 2 days?
Yeah.
And both days we woke up so late. Like, we didn't do anything in the morning. We just woke up late and then sat around talking, listening to Ariana Grande, who's also brought up in
prominent
this
part about this conversation.
Yeah. And the thing is that, I guess, interesting side note to this, we used to not be a fan of Ariana Grande at all. Like, I'm scared to say that we didn't like her. Because I don't want the Arianators to come after me.
Is that what they're called? The Arianators?
Arianators, yeah.
That doesn't flow at all.
I'll be back. I don't know how an Arianator would say. Sound like. I'll be back. Yeah. That's her thing. Yeah.
I'm just imagining Arnold Schwarzenegger auto-tune. That's all I'm hearing.
Hey. She does not auto-tune.
I wasn't commenting on her auto-tuning. I'm commenting on trying to make Arnold Schwarzenegger sound like Ariana Grande.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of layers here. Keep up. No, but that's nice. Like, I'm about to go on, in June, I'm about to go on tour, which is like a weird thing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be stopping in a lot of cities. I know people in like 11 of them, but I hope they know.
You got bros in different area codes?
You know it. I'm actually very grateful for this. But like, it's one of those things where I hope those people don't think they have to like tour me around. Like, this is going to be a huge, exhausting trip, and I'm very excited for it. But when I'm stopping at somebody's house, like, I'm happy just to be with them. I'm happy just for them to take me in and spend time together. And that's all I can ask for.
I understand that.
And so I'm glad you had that experience with Leah, because like, I personally feel it's more important to have that really kind of relationship than one where you need to go riding on a boat through the Hudson. You know?
I mean, I agree with that because I'm the person that's receiving the slack.
Sure.
But this is New York City.
Yeah.
Like, I feel so bad. I'm like, when you go back and people at work or your friends are like, oh my God, how was New York? Like, I want you to have a good story, not be like, what did you do? Well, we sat around it. Like, you know what I mean? Also, that makes me look bad.
Well, it's not about New York.
We did end up doing some, like, she's a huge comedy fan and she's never been to the Comedy Cellar before. So that, she's like, as long as she wasn't even like, strict about that. She's like, as long as we can like try to go to the cellar, like that would be great. Like that would be my bucket list to do. And I'm like, no, we're going to the cellar. So to the cellar we went, and it was a great lineup. She loved it. Very, very funny people, and she loved it. And just like being in that environment. And when we walked in, they had Jerry and those people on the walls, and she was like, I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, I'm going to cry. So we did that, and I'm happy. We did karaoke, as we talked about last up. So we did everything that it would be a Leah weekend, like everything that she would want to do. And then we went to cafeteria in Chelsea.
Awesome place.
And Leah's favorite food is macaroni and cheese.
And as any sane person's is.
She really likes it though. Like she could have it.
She's at another level.
Like mac and cheese, especially like seafood. So like a lobster mac and cheese is her favorite. Also like ribs and stuff. Ribs, mac and cheese. Just
good old
giving you the inside the actor studio of our guest today.
of our radio host
folks. But yeah,
There you
she took her there. She didn't have the mac and cheese, even though they have 4 different types of mac and cheese that you could have on the same plate.
Whoa. That's overkill,
yeah.
but I love it.
We ended up, I forget what, burger and a dessert. And you guys were here. We came over to your place.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
tried to
I
get
came
you to
over
tag along.
both nights. Yeah.
You guys didn't.
Excuse me.
So we're still
Wolf went out and did
resentful of
karaoke with y'all. I hung out with you in the apartment for a long time.
Okay.
I had a friend over. We were all hanging out for most of the evening.
Yeah.
I enjoyed her company very much.
Everybody enjoys Leah's company.
I enjoy
That's why they're
I
gonna...
enjoy your company very much, or I wouldn't be doing this show with you. And I'm glad that I got to have both of you on the show at the same time.
That's too mushy. That's not...
I'm a mushy person,
yeah,
Jhanelle.
We know.
I'm a mushy guy.
That's why
I'm
the
sincere.
dynamic works.
I'm sensitive. I like people usually.
Yeah.
And we've spent
You're
this
the
whole-
dog and I'm the cat in this situation. Everybody
All
loves
right.
Leah, and that's why I truly believe that you are going to love this episode. Anyone that's listening. With Leah Abrahams. She works at Kiss 92.5. And you can catch her on air on weekends, usually Friday and Saturday nights from 12 to 1 or 2 to 3. And we're so happy to have her on this episode. And I laugh throughout the whole thing. So
It's a lot of Jhanelle laughing.
it's a lot of me laughing.
It's
but,
great.
you know,
It's your candy, I promise.
yeah.
All right, enjoy the episode.
I work at a radio station that's obsessed with Ariana Grande. That's what we literally play her once hour. Different song. We love her. Wow. And she just dominates our station. So she's coming to Toronto. She came to Toronto on Wednesday and we decided to call it Ariana Grande.
Damn!
Oh, buddy got it. Okay. That means anybody could have thought of that. That's what that tells me. Okay. But we claimed it and we ran with it, right? So basically the whole concept is we're going to give away a pair of sold out Ariana Grande tickets every hour from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And how much did these tickets cost?
Originally
Face value.
$150 per ticket, but because it was sold out in a matter of minutes, which it was, the tickets rose to, it was selling for $1,000 per ticket. Whoa. So these tickets meant something to somebody.
Who has this money?
Parents who want to keep their kids from, going out and stabbing people, maybe.
Sure,
I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
So parents
go with
care and kids really care. Yeah. So we knew we were banking on this, right?
I care. I love Ariana.
So the whole concept is that we're going to give away on air, but for the last pair of tickets at 5 p.m., we're on site at where she's going to be playing. So we were going to give away the tickets on site. Wow. So to make a big commotion, a big crowd, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Ariana has teamed up with Starbucks because Gran-Day kind of makes sense that you should get involved at some point, right?
I think I hate that.
I
think I hate that guy.
Why do you hate it? Because I don't like it either. But why do you hate it?
I hate it because it's I don't know why I hate it.
Yeah,
there was this inherent.
Maybe it's just too easy.
It's too much capitalism
It's
at
just
once.
too easy.
It's like this huge ball of like. It has me thinking about why they call their drinks those sizes.
It's called Cloud Macchiato. The cloud. What does the cloud have to do with Ariana?
She likes clouds or something.
She likes clouds.
That's nice.
Okay.
Clouds are nice.
Clouds are nice.
Is there a reason she likes clouds, or is she just like a?
I don't.
Jhanelle?
I
like how I'm going to you when I should know
she
this.
uses cloud emojis.
So it's called the Cloud Macchiato, and that's all I know.
Okay, so it's like a deep cut for the Twitter fans.
So we decided that we were going to purchase 92, because my station's called Kiss 92.5. We're going to purchase 92 Cloud Macchiatos, display them on site at where she's going to be. Why are you already smirking? What is this?
Nothing about.
I think this part I actually find to be genius. So I don't like where this is going with you.
Nothing about this is not absurd so far.
Oh, okay.
Everything about this is entirely absurd.
Oh.
It's amazing. It was incredible.
If you think this is absurd,
oh my god,
wait till the end.
I'm so excited.
So, and that's what we did. We purchased
92
freaking. Can I swear?
Yeah, no. We'll bleep it out. So
well, I said frickin'.
Frickin's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. My mother would be appalled.
Okay. Well, your mother's
at that
not here
language.
right now, so it's
okay. Okay. Well,
Sharon, hope you're not
listen
listening.
to everything I do because she thinks I'm a star right now. She thinks I'm Ariana Grande.
She's supportive. That's good.
I'm Leah What's bigger than Gran-Day?
Venti,
Yes.
20. You're Leah 20.
Leah Venti.
Okay.
Literally what that means.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
So we got that. We displayed it on site. This is a couple hours before the show. We did not announce it until 5 p.m. Okay. And we let people know this is what's happening right here, right now. Get there right here, right now, where you can win. Oh, I actually didn't finish the concept of the concept. Mm-hmm. The 92 Cloud Macchiatos, one of them is going to have a sticker underneath the cup. Okay. And it's going to indicate that we have one pair left.
What was the original idea?
To put the tickets inside the cup itself. How do we feel about that?
Like a Willy Wonka.
Well, like a Willy Wonka type thing. Like a golden ticket, literally.
Like
we actually were going to think about putting
put it
it
like in a plastic bag inside of the...
That's literally, exactly. Because the tickets itself...
I would say like that
work,
sounds like a...
Right?
Yeah, that sounds
it really wouldn't work
out.
if the actual tickets were seeping inside...
In a coffee drink.
The coffee drink, right? Yeah. So we decided to put it in a plastic bag, but I tested that out and didn't work.
Nope.
So decided to... This is all... I want this to be clear. This was all my idea that I should put a sticker underneath the cup.
I think that's a clean...
I think that's clear.
Easy method.
Is it the Oprah?
Look under your chair.
Yeah. Exactly. Look under the cup.
If your sticker is red.
Exactly.
Good Oprah, yeah.
Right.
Good
and
Oprah,
so thank you. Yeah. That's exactly... I feel like I'm Oprah sometimes, to be honest with you.
100%.
So that was my idea. So as Starbucks was pulling out all the drinks to our display, I took a tray myself, went to the bathroom, got a huge piece of tape, put our logo, because we don't actually have stickers. Like I had to cut it out and like paste.
Okay.
And then I took the tape, put the logo underneath, and really mushed it down to make sure that it was secure.
Sure.
These are very important details
for
track. Later on.
Okay.
I want y'all to know that that's important. That I went like this. You can't see me, but I went like this.
We have some ASMR.
To the cup with the sticker. Okay. So one of the cups had the sticker on it. Mm-hmm. Brought it back to my staff. They mixed it all around like they were magicians. Sure. And made sure that that cup was somewhere in the vicinity of the area, right?
In the mix.
Thought you turned your phone down. You lied. Okay, so there we go. So we had a huge lineup already. So people were like waiting for this. Mm-hmm. We had people surrounding our booth, and then I announced it. Okay, guys, make a line. Make sure one person per cup. And as soon as you get your cup, look under your cup to see if you're the winner. Mm-hmm. If not,
you got coffee.
Lucky you got yourself a cloud macchiato.
Love it.
Whatever the frig that means, right? I don't drink coffee. I don't drink macchiato. I don't drink clouds. So I don't know any parts of how this tastes.
I can say that the entire world is with you on at least one of those.
Yeah.
No one
but not for me. Not for me. Let's just say that.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, there you go. So people actually listened. They lined up and they were ready because come on, you could sell these tickets for $2,000. We had 3 scalpers in line. So got in line. People were lining up, checking, looking underneath, groaning when they didn't win.
As you do.
As you do.
92.
So it's going on. It's going on. When it gets to the bottom 30, no winner. And I'm thinking the odds are against the probability here, right? Yeah. Like most likely we would have found a winner by now.
Sure.
So I'm thinking in my head only. Because if it was allowed,
not out loud,
I would be in trouble. Mm-hmm. I said, there could be a problem here. There might be a problem here. Why has nobody won yet? This puzzles me. So, okay, we keep going, and the crowd has no idea. They're just thinking, holy, what are the chances? What are the chances? So the crowd is building because the people that have already lost are still sticking around because they want to see who wins.
You're getting
hyped. It's just a game at this point, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. Mm-hmm. So we get down to the bottom 10. I'm now going like this. Wow. I'm pulling on my collar, going, oh boy, I don't know. Sweat beading on my upper lip and forehead, right? All at the same time. Jeez. And I was thinking, this is a problem. And then I talked to the guy who switched around the cups, and I'm like, hey, buddy, where did you put the cup? And he goes, I put it in the area that there's no more cups. And I go, you sure? And he goes, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I'm like, all right, I think you're wrong. That's what I said to him. I'm like, you obviously messed up. You put it somewhere else, and it just has not been discovered yet, right?
Yeah, yes.
Well, you get to the bottom 5. I believe him now. He's not a liar to me anymore. Something seriously has gone wrong. Meanwhile, the crowd is going wild. Okay, there's maybe around 200 people surrounding the area at this point, going, holy, wow, like going freaking out, right? I can't believe it's gotten down to top 10. They're exclaiming
Me
things.
neither.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow, me neither. But they think I'm a mastermind at this point. They think I'm a genius, that I made sure people were to go to this way, that way, all to avoid the area where the sticker's in, right? So people are just like, whoo, 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 sweating their pants off. So we get to the bottom 2. I'm just going to cut to the chase now. We get to the bottom 2. At this point already, I actually have tears welling up right underneath. Because I know that if there's no sticker, I'm fired. Let's just say that. I'm fired. Okay? And that means no job, no income, no money. Right? You know what fired means, right?
I'm familiar, yeah.
Yeah. You guys are familiar with fired? It means I have nothing.
Yeah, pink slip.
Okay? Pink slip, and I am a failure, and I am 31. So, we get to the bottom 2. The guy picks up the cup, no sticker. So the crowd goes, holy! Because they think it's the last cup. And the lady that's lined up for that last cup is like, she's almost crying. Because she's like, yeah! She's like, she's saying that all of this before the cup is revealed. She's going, my daughter is freaking out. Oh, and her daughter's on the side going, mommy, right? Crazy, right? And I'm just like this, just shaking my head like this with a blank stare. Oh no. I already know it's not the cup. Right? And so she goes for the cup. She picks it up like this. She looks underneath the cup, and then she lifts it up under her head and goes, no sticker? Then one guy who was right in the crowd goes, oh, I can't swear.
We can
explicitives. He goes,
can say it and we'll
goes,
bleep it.
and this is why I listen to all the competitors of Personality 25. You effing B. Can I say the B word?
You
effing biatch. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
I guess.
Okay? Called me a biatch, but really called me the real one. And I've never been called out my name, to be honest. Call me by my name.
This is why we listen to.
You know the movie Call Me By My Name?
I'm aware of it.
I like that. Call me by my name, not by the B word. How rude.
Yeah.
So he calls me a B. Everybody's like revolting at this point.
And wait, they was this being recorded at any
Yes,
point?
because the whole point of this is to put it on social media and to align it with what's going on air, right? And so they're freaking out. I tell our camera guy to cut it. I do the kill yourself sign. I go, cut it, because now we're getting into mayhem. But
it's on, where is this being posted right now? Like Periscope or?
This was Facebook Live, and this was on Kiss 92.5's social
Instagram
media.
too?
Of course. That's
Instagram Live?
Not Instagram Live, but Instagram the feed.
Okay.
Like we were gonna post it on Instagram. So I'm now crying, but in my eyes, like it hasn't fallen. The tears aren't falling yet. So I don't know. By the grace of God, and I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm a strong Christian. So by the grace of God himself, I guess I prayed earlier, and he gave me wisdom. So what I did was I go, all right, guys, no need to worry. Sticker fell off. No problems.
Were people mad at this point? Like,
very
what
mad.
was the energy in the
room? Very. You gypped us. You scammer. You're scamming us. This is why blah, blah, blah stations. I'm not calling the stations thing. I don't give them no clout. This is why they're better than you. You guys suck. You're horrible. You're a liar. All these things are being yelled in my direction because I'm the only one that people seem to think I was the one that... It's true.
Well, you were the mastermind.
It was just me. So then I was like, I have to then rectify the situation all by myself because nobody's willing to help me at this point. Yeah. So I then go, no worries, guys. Guess what? You get a second chance. Because we have tickets to give away. So I'm not gypping them. I actually have a freaking pair of tickets that I want to give away. Mm-hmm. So I go, I'm going to pick a number from 1 to 92. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to show my staff to ensure that I'm not lying. And if you get the number right, you get the pair of tickets. So did the line. Yeah. So the kids were like, ah! Even the guy that called me a biatch was like this. Yeah. Kiss 92.5 is the best. Like he's back in line, right? And I'm like, make a single file line. Now I get rough with them. Single file line. All right. We're going one by one. So I wrote down the number. I showed my staff. I did all that I said I would do. Go by for like 45 people. Nobody's getting the answer right. And I'm like, oh no. Because if nobody gets it, then they really think I'm lying.
A second chance for you to fail.
What's the third thing I'm going to have to come up with? Okay? I mean, God is good, but like, I'm a sinner. I don't know if he's going to give me that many more chances for me to like revive myself, right? So finally, by like maybe the 55th person, the person gets the number right, and I go, "You're the winner!" And then I pulled
what
out.
Number?
It was 73.
Okay.
Somebody was smart. They were like 92. I'm like, "You're cute, but no." But anyway, so the number was 73. He got it right. His wife was ecstatic. His wife was a Kiss listener. His wife was an Ariana Grande. Huge winner. She described that on video, which was perfect. And the crowd actually clapped for the guy. They gave us props. They actually gave me props thinking that like I was good on my feet and blah, blah, blah. So I guess you could say this is not like a failure story, if that's what you're looking for.
Well, you did fail.
It was more like a, I don't know.
It's still a moment of peril, to say the least.
Yeah,
still,
because
like,
it would have been horrendous.
Because what happened? The sticker fell off? What happened?
We couldn't find the sticker.
So
Who
there was
knows?
never any conclusion about what
we
happened.
can't find the sticker to this day.
It
It was lost in the water like the Florida ballots.
piece of printer
And
paper.
listeners, whoever finds that sticker somewhere in Toronto,
So what I was
tickets.
worried that somebody maybe drank the sticker. I don't know. I thought of
the
it.
bottom of the cup.
Who knows who knows? The sticker is a mystery. All I can say is I definitely put the sticker on the bottom of that cup. And I feel like people don't believe me.
And did people know?
Wait, am I misunderstanding? So it is literally like the bottom of the outside of the cup.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
It was a plastic cup, and I guess
I just had a moment where I'm like, you didn't put it in the drink, did you? Like,
No.
Okay, good.
But I did question myself.
Okay, yeah, I mean.
I did
yeah.
rethink and think, did I do that? Did somebody swallow the sticker? But like, I don't know what happened to that sticker is what I'm saying.
Wow.
So somebody, I did end up with the tickets, but
Thank God.
yeah.
Oh my God.
But what do you think happened to the sticker? Like it just fell off because of the drink?
I think the condensation.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? That's
It
a
is the right
reasonable.
word.
You got the right.
I
part
was
of the water
worried
cycle.
if the I don't know if condensation was the right term, but I think it is.
It is.
I think it's the condensation from this plastic cup.
Yep.
Like just.
But the
It's
tape
cold.
fell off.
It was cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you
How'd
go.
you know? I didn't even say that. The drink comes hot.
It does.
But I asked
Well, I
for
assumed
cold.
if you're talking about
but I asked for
condensation,
cold.
and also like
Yeah.
92 hot drinks would not be hot by the time you.
Thank
them all
you,
out, so.
Jacob.
I'm here with you.
You understand.
I get it.
You should be on my team. You
I
probably
did
would've
college
stuck.
radio for a long time.
I think if you were on my team, that sticker would have stuck.
Maybe.
I think that sticker would have stuck. You would have come up with some heavy duty stuff. So, anyways, I don't know, but that was the story of me almost.
And so
losing
what
my
was
job.
the-
That was just this past Wednesday.
What was the reception to where people like, Leah, you killed it.
Yes, I'm a hero at work. People texting me left, right, and center. Do
they know that you failed?
Everybody
initially?
knows I failed, but then it's I'm the comeback kid.
She is.
I became the comeback kid. That's the story. Okay? You want to call it failure. I call it the comeback kid. Yeah, I'm going to tell my mother this. She'll be very proud. So, yeah, no, I did very well.
Yeah, I mean that's like mortifying with career stuff because it is kind of you do see your life flash before your eyes in those moments. Like,
Oh, I almost fainted.
Yeah,
Like, I actually
yeah.
had my apparently somebody told me my eyes rolled back and came back up. My eyes rolled right back.
Oh my
when
God.
when the 2 cups were there, when
Yeah.
those 2 cups left, the eyes rolled right back apparently.
Did
Almost Exorcist style.
Oh my God.
the Facebook Live catch that?
They weren't looking at me. They were looking at the cups. I actually did think that life was over. Oh, one of my staff members tried to call security because they were getting so restless after finding out there was no sticker.
Oh, you thought-
People like it was a mob.
crowd.
It was a mob
Swarming you?
swarming my body.
Ooh.
Yeah. So one guy was like, "Should I call security?" And I'm like, "I don't have time to answer your damn questions. I have to think of a solution here."
Yeah.
And then I did.
Oh my God! You almost got mauled.
Very
by
close.
angry fans.
Very close. Well, a man did call me the B word.
Yeah.
And I said, I've never been called out my name. Wow. I really didn't like that he called me the B word. I'm sticking to that. Like, I really was upset. Yeah. And then I cried. As soon as I awarded the tickets, I bawled my eyes out.
Wow. Like,
Yeah.
Publicly or privately?
In somebody's arms.
Okay.
Yeah.
So semi-privately.
In a man's arms.
That could be comforting.
In a staff member man's arms.
Yeah.
He was like, no, you did well. And I'm like, yeah, but that emotion that I was feeling before I came up with the idea, that's what I wanted to do, but I couldn't because I had 200 people looking at me. So I had to hold that emotion until it was over. And so the tears just were like they were just falling.
Oh my God, just the dread.
Yeah,
the feeling of dread.
The feeling of just, you know what I'm saying? And it's all on me. Nobody was with me when I put that sticker under the cup. I was in a bathroom by myself.
Do you think the pressure led to you being able to come up with that last minute solution on your feet?
Yes.
Because you felt you were in a life or death scenario.
I've never
your
been...
livelihood or death.
Yes, because then I don't get paid. That means I don't get money to support myself, meaning I become homeless like the men that were in line. And that means also I then want to be honest, kill myself.
Wow.
Jesus.
Be honest, I would definitely never be homeless. I'd kill myself first, to be honest.
Oh my God.
If you want to know the truth, I'd kill myself first.
Oh, Jhanelle is rolling over. Jhanelle's out.
So...
Jhanelle's done. Jhanelle's over it.
So, thank God, I came up with something. I think God was like this. I think God was like this. It's not her time. He said it's not her time.
And then you heard the voice in your head, second chance!
Yeah, I go, you get a second. I shook my boobs because I hoped that would help. Go, you get a second chance.
For those of you listening at home, she's shaking her boobs.
Yes. And I did exactly that on purpose. I was hoping to appeal to some, at least the men that call me a biatch. At least
Get a second
chance. Don't you get it?
Oh my gosh.
So that's what happened.
We ask all our guests a question. We ask them if there's something that makes them feel better, like after something like this happens. Do you remember what you did? Like, what did you? I mean, you had all that emotion come out. Mm-hmm. You were feeling pretty just like, I can only imagine the flurry. So you got home that night. What did you do to make it to like what do you go back to? Is there a movie? Is there a song? Is there a food or beverage?
I was still working.
You were still working.
I had to go to the Ariana Grande show to cover the show, like social media wise.
Okay.
And we had a suite where I had to like take care of the suite winners, but that's easy. Mm-hmm. You just make sure they're eating and drinking.
You mingle.
Yeah, and you mingle and you mangle.
Was it food and drinks?
It was food and drinks. I told my sister about what happened, and she's like my go-to for like, because she just knows me. So she understood everything, and she was just a good stress reliever.
Sure.
And then I got very drunk.
Yeah?
To be honest, I shouldn't say that. Because
we can cut it out.
Actually, no, it's fine.
Okay.
They knew I would. I deserve it. How about that? I deserve the drinks.
You had some sips and some munchies.
I deserve the drinks.
Do you have a specific drink in your life that is like your favorite go-to I need to be happy now drink?
Well, let me count the ways.
As a sober guy, I know nothing, so I'm curious what.
Oh my God!
I'm shaking my head because I know.
And as an opposite of a sober man.
Okay.
It would have to be rum, and that was the choice of drink that night.
Because you're Jamaican.
Because I'm Jamaican, and my father instilled that in me at a young age. Mm-hmm. Instilled rum in me. It sounds horrible.
That's
but it's you're like, why?
Oh boy.
You're like, but why?
Infusion.
I think what I should have done was go to church and praise the Lord. I think that's what I should have done. I think that would have been the right thing because He saved my life.
Thank you, Captain Morgan.
I give all my glory and my thinking and my last minute like craziness to the Lord. I really do.
Sure.
I want to bring in I want to bring in God.
You toasted to that.
Yeah. God is good. Okay? And always. Oh, wait. I had a phrase, but I lost it. God is good.
God is great. Let us thank you.
No, that's a prayer. That's a prayer over food. Let's just leave it alone that God is good. I was actually amazed that I came up with that idea. I was amazed. And then I was too amazed to the point where it had to be God.
This is like a new biblical, biblical
Revelation.
story. Like it's the new Moses.
I think it should be a part of Revelation. Because he revealed to me.
Well, Passover's coming up, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Amen.
There you go. Yeah.
Well,
In the Jewish
Ariana
religion.
did
What do you
say God
say?
is a woman and she's God.
Oh,
so
she does say that. You're right.
It's,
Yeah, I have problems with that.
Okay.
What
let's not
were you
get
saying?
into it.
You're fine. What were you
I
saying?
say amen.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah, amen. It's same thing.
You say amen
Same
as well?
thing. Amen. Same
Or do you
thing.
say amen?
I hear both. It's
me too.
pronunciation,
I've heard both.
You know, there's Hebrew
It's
pronunciation.
Yeshua though, right?
What? To who?
Or there's different names.
For God?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. For Adonai is how we usually refer to it.
We say
We do say Jehovah though.
Well, yeah, but
We
you also have
100%
like there's also
say
I think you guys there's also the Yahweh and the Jehovah's
Yahweh, yeah. That's what I
and
said.
you also have Jesus and we don't have Jesus and stuff.
Right.
You know, that kind of stuff.
But we really focus on God.
Yeah,
Yeah. Duh.
sure. You know,
Duh.
he's the guy.
Why he would not be?
I-
It's God. Okay? He's the Mecca. Okay.
I feel like I'm bringing work home right now.
Oh, yeah. Sunday school. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of one more follow-up question because that was a lot. I worked in radio for a little bit, and whenever we did a giveaway, it was never that hectic because we were a tiny college station, and
Right.
maybe 3 people would call in, and you just give it to the first one.
No,
you know?
KISS reaches a max of 5 million people.
That's insane. Yeah.
That's how much people, it's a huge station.
Yeah.
So this is a huge blow if I ruin it. Do you see
Sure.
what I'm saying?
Totally.
Yeah.
Were
I've
there-
heard cases where people get fired for less.
Were there? Oh, I bet. Were there any kind of like sweepstake? Because I know all these sweepstakes, the giveaways, all have like very fine print in terms of rules and regulations and terms.
Right.
Was there any stuff in there that you like went back to later where you were like, oh dear, maybe I like. A lot of them are very specific. Like we can give this thing away over Twitter, but not over Facebook. It's like that specific.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
We were quite general in the
Okay,
rules because we didn't want to step on any toes, and it's better to
Right.
be general than specific because if
Totally.
you're specific and you break a rule,
It's
then somebody, and trust me, there are people that go line by line through the rules to make sure that if you slip up, they can ask for compensation
Yeah.
in some way.
There's-
It happens all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Legal,
You say one thing
yeah.
wrong that's opposing to the rules, and you now owe them something.
Yeah.
So we kept
scary.
it just straight up really, really simple.
Good,
that
man.
we are going to give away a pair of tickets at 5 p.m. We did not say how.
Wow.
Also, that was a part of the reveal, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's just a day in the life of promo. It's just so happens that this turned out to be really bad, but then really good at the same time. I don't know.
You came back.
And those
I came
fans were probably I'd be so hyped up in that.
You got a free
environment.
drink though, a cloud macchiato. Personally, not my favorite.
I wouldn't say so.
Right? But the people that were drinking it were like just loving the drink. So like be happy that you have like the lady that thought she had won the last cup.
Oh, no.
She came to me after and she was like, "You do know that you hyped me up." And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
we didn't promise you anything. Like I had to be straight
Yeah.
up with her. You didn't promise. I didn't promise you anything, to be honest. You were just the last person in line. It just so happens.
Yeah.
Also, you got a second chance, and you blew
You
it. then.
also got a second
and
chance.
you blew it. You also blew that. So that's how I had to. That's how I had to end it.
You
with her.
blew it by chance.
You blew it.
I just want to point out that I searched the word cloud on Google, and the fourth result is cloud macchiato. And
Oh, don't look at it. There's a controversy between Ariana Grande and Cloud Macchiatos.
I don't know if I care.
She's a vegan. Cloud Macchiatos have egg whites in it.
Oh, they do have. Oh, that's what the cloud is? They're egg white?
They're egg whites. Foam. They're egg white foams.
Ah, I thought it was going to be like a marshmallow thing. I didn't think
I
it
would
would
have.
be.
That's.
I thought it was just whipped cream.
That's
That
a
sounds,
great
it
idea.
sounds more. Or whipped cream. It's way simpler. It's just
I
Oh wait,
would-
but is that not vegan?
sweeter and more
I
delicious.
think the whipped cream is what there was egg in the whipped cream. I think that's what it was.
Oh, like some milk
Yeah.
derived product.
Who knew that you'd get in trouble for that? But there's controversy there. Yeah.
That's something I'll never look into, and that's okay.
Okay.
So
There
your
you go.
sister helped you throughout this.
She's also. I'd like to bring in God again. She's my angel.
Oh,
Is she your older or younger sister?
She's my younger, who is older in every other way, other than age.
I know that one.
so she's more
Yeah.
mature.
She looks older. I mean, she does though. But also, she's smarter. She's a lawyer. She's a prosecutor.
Oh, wow.
And she is just She's just so amazing. In every way. She's so smart. She's very pretty.
Yeah.
She's a very pretty girl.
I bet.
Pretty and smart and kind.
I mean, that's wonderful.
Where do you find that?
Not often.
It's hard. It's hard. You
You're
know?
lucky.
And a black woman
Yeah.
making it out in these white streets.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
What a God-sent woman
100%.
is what I like to say.
Yeah.
Not to her face. I call her all the worst things ever. She thinks I hate her.
Well, she'll have to listen to this podcast.
She's my sister. You can't big up your sister in her face.
I remember I was looking at a picture of her, I think very recently, maybe today.
Yeah.
And it was her at a wedding looking very nice.
Yes.
And the first
She's
thing you
amazing.
said is, that's my dress. Everything that she's wearing is mine.
I'm like, she's wearing my hair. I even went that far. She got those clips in. She was. And the dress, the shoes, they're all mine, but that's okay because she's amazing. She's just incredible. It's me. I live with her. It's me and her. We live together alone in Toronto in a condo.
That's lovely.
She's cute.
I love it.
She's cute.
You're like the Black Olsen twins.
Okay, yes, because that would mean that I'm her age. Because twins.
Ooh, that pause.
I'll take it. No, I'll take it because I would love to be twins.
Love you, Leah. Anyways, follow Leah on Instagram at Leah Abrahams and learn more about her radio station at kiss925.com. If you enjoyed our show, please leave us a review on iTunes. It helps word about the show spread like cloud macchiatos. They get worse
in the
every
sunshine.
time.
And of
In
course,
the sky.
And of course, make sure you're subscribed to easily download new episodes. I'm Trying is hosted, edited, produced, and scored by JhanelleDennis and me, Jacob Derwin. Our cover art was created by the fabulous Sammy Kappa. See more of her work at SammyKappa.com. That's SammyCappa.com.
And you can follow the show on Twitter and Instagram at ImTryingShow. And if you want, you can also follow us individually at JhanelleDennis and Jacob Derwin.
If you've screwed up or embarrassed yourself and are looking for help,
Or pity.
reach out to us on Twitter or email at ImTryingShow@gmail.com, and our team of crisis experts
It's us.
will be more than happy to assist you.
Reasonably happy.
Thank you so much for listening, and in the words of Ariana Grande,
Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. That's so dumb.
It's great.